What is up, guys? Welcome to CJ's Vlogs and welcome to another video. Such exciting news today. As you would know, if you're in the automotive industry or you're a car follower, you would know that we now have a brand new V8 GT, which is called the Ferrari Portofino, and it is named after this majestic town in Italy, and it is a majestic car in its own. So we actually got sent, well, obviously we get the photos before anyone, and it is just absolutely incredible. I was just saying, you know, when we first saw it, and we first got the email, and then everybody like huddled up in one office, and everybody was like, "Oh, this new car, look at the lights, look at the wheels." It's just absolutely incredible, and it's exciting to be a part of a company, and then a new car comes out, and it's just the excitement and the joy. The phones ring like crazy because everybody wants to know what's this new car, and they saw it, and especially media. But anyway, I've actually got our official writing up here, so I'm just going to talk a little bit about the new V8 GT. I've actually printed out all the photos because there's something organic and wonderful about having digital photos in your hand. So yeah, that's the new Portofino at the front. I think it's just absolutely incredible. It's got design cues from so many different cars: the J60, the Super America, the F12, even the 812 with those brake ducts that are inside the front grille, and the lights. Of course, we go more uniform with lights across the range. This car just looks so beautiful, and this deep cut in body, and then this line over here, it reminds me a lot about the 599 GTO, especially with its muscular back. That's absolutely lovely, and it's got such wonderful presence and stance. That's what it's about. As you can see, it's replaced with the new Ferrari interior. We got the 10-inch touchscreen, new bridge. Well, basically the new interior is completely redone, but it does have the same steering wheel as the GTC 4 Lusso and the 812 Superfast. But it is absolutely incredible, these round air vents, and also the passenger display, which is a nice touch to the V8 GT. One thing we were discussing, because this car is 16 millimeters longer, it is 28 millimeters wider, and it is 16 millimeters lower, which gives it a longer wheelbase, as you'll see soon from the side shot, which will mean high speed stability. And also the interior, we were just debating whether these seats are cut shorter, because the space behind this front seat is absolutely, it's insane. It is a 2+2, and the seats do look a lot leaner, so they're not as thick at the back as the California, but I know it's going to be very comfortable because this is a GT car after all. As you can see from the side, it's a lot more sleek, and it's a lot more elegant, because and still has an aggressive look to it with the cuts in the side body. You can see the nose dips down, and that back, it's actually concave in the middle of the rear, so it's almost like two bolsters behind the seats. Absolutely incredible. And TDF, that's like TDF design right there with the diffuser. Roof up. And this car, when I first saw it, I just thought it drove so much emotion within me that I haven't experienced with the other cars. When I saw the GTC 4 Lusso, I thought, look, it's absolutely beautiful. But this particular car, when I first saw the pictures, it was just like stirring in emotion inside, and it's also named after a very classy, very elegant town of Portofino. So this car carries those characteristics of small, luxurious, elegant, sporty, all that passion, which is what Ferrari is about. So let's just do a small read-through on engine, on specs, on vehicle dynamics. So this does replace the California T. It is not the new California, it is the complete replacement. This car's worked like crazy. Engine specs, we have the 90-degree V8. That will be the same, I think it is the same V8 that is in the Lusso T, which is 441 kilowatts, roughly 600 horsepower, and 700 Newton meters of torque from 3000 RPM. It is turbocharged, so it will make a good noise, because as you know, with the 488 many people will think it's not as good sounding as the 458, but once it's under load and once you accelerate and you bang into the gears, it is something else. It's truly incredible. Okay, so it is going to be 4,586 millimeters long, 1,938 millimeters wide, and 1,318 millimeters high. Weight distribution is 46-54, so that's 46% at the front, 54 at the rear. Maximum speed 320 kilometers an hour, 0 to 100 in 3.5 seconds. Combined fuel consumption of 10.5 liters cycle per 100, and emissions 245 grams of CO2 per kilometer. But there is an enormous amount of weight saving in this vehicle, and it has a lot more power than the California T. California T is 412 and this is 441. I truly can't wait for it. Let's just read a few here. New intake design, geometries around the exhaust system have been revolutionized. One-piece exhaust header, which makes zero turbo lag. Even though it's turbocharged, no turbo lag. It also has 7 gears, so that 7 gears a bit longer, so fuel consumption will still be good. Vehicle dynamics, it's going to be fitted with the electronic rear differential, which is those 3 settings. It's the first car in the GT range to be fitted with EPS, which is electronic power steering. This one always gets me. It is going to be fitted with the SCME damping system, so bumpy road mode, stiff when you need it, absorption of bumps, and also making sure that the car is still dynamic and it is still responsive. Okay, so these are all great features that are coming mechanically and stuff. I will share more information as we get more information, and this car is going to be launched at the Frankfurt Motor Show. That will be on the 14th to the 24th of September, so that's when we're going to see it in the flesh, and we're going to hear lots more about it and lots more of its capabilities. So if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, be sure to subscribe, and let me know what content you'd like to see on the channel. Until the next one, guys, cheers.